There are places on our planet that hold their secrets close. They are not found on the usual maps of the traveller. Ethiopia is one such place. It is a land of whispers and shadows, a name that often conjures images of hardship and struggle. But those images are like a single cloud in a vast blue sky. They hide the truth of what lies beneath. This ancient land holds a story far older and more profound than many can imagine. It is a story written not in books, but in the rock, the wind, and the wild heart of its creatures. To understand Ethiopia, one must first learn to listen. The first sound you hear is the wind. It travels across immense empty plateaus. It carries the scent of dry earth and wild herbs. This is not a gentle breeze. It is an ancient voice speaking of time itself. It has swept over these highlands for millions of years. It has seen empires rise and fall. It has watched mountains form and rivers carve their paths. Standing here, you feel very small. You feel the weight of history all around you. The wind tells a story of patience and resilience. It is a story of a land shaped by forces beyond our comprehension. There is a silence here that is alive. It is the silence of wide open spaces. It is the silence between the calls of distant birds. In this quiet, your senses sharpen. You begin to notice the small things, the way the light changes on the face of a cliff, the subtle shift in the colour of the grass from green to gold. The air itself feels different, thin and pure. It is a world away from the noise of modern life. Here, time does not rush forward. It flows slowly, like a deep and quiet river, allowing you to breathe and to see. This is the mystery of Ethiopia. It is a land that does not reveal itself all at once. It asks for your patience. It demands your attention. It rewards those who look closer. It challenges what you think you know about Africa and about the world. As the sun sets, it paints the sky in shades of fire and purple. The landscape transforms into a silhouette of profound beauty. The whispers of the land grow louder in the twilight. They invite you to journey deeper, to uncover the treasures that have been hidden for so long. We ascend now to the high country. These are the Simien Mountains. They are often called the roof of Africa. This is a world of dramatic peaks and terrifying drops. Great chasms fall away for thousands of feet. Rivers of cloud flow through the valleys below. The air is thin here and cool. Every breath is a conscious effort. It is a landscape sculpted by fire and ice, a fortress of volcanic rock that stands against the sky. This is not a gentle place. It is a testament to the raw power of our planet, a kingdom in the clouds. Here, on these high ledges, life has adapted in remarkable ways. We find a troop of gelada monkeys. They are not true baboons, but a unique family of their own. They are the last surviving species of a once widespread group of grass-eating primates. Their chests bear a patch of bright red skin, the bleeding heart that gives them their name. They move across the grasslands like a wave, methodically plucking blades of grass. Their social lives are complex and vocal. They chatter and call to one another, their voices echoing across the cliffs. As we watch, a shadow passes overhead. It is the Lamagaya, the bone breaker. This magnificent bearded vulture has a wingspan of nearly 3 meters. It soars on the thermal updrafts, its keen eyes scanning the ground below. Unlike other vultures, it does not feed on flesh. It feeds on bone marrow. It will carry large bones high into the air, then drop them onto the rocks below to shatter them. This is a specialized skill, passed down through generations. It is a perfect example of how life finds a way even in the harshest of environments. The sun begins to dip below the jagged peaks. The temperature drops quickly. The geladas huddle together for warmth, their thick coats protecting them from the cold mountain night. One lone male, a magnificent patriarch, sits on a rocky outcrop. He looks out over his domain. He is a king on his throne of stone. In the fading light, the mountains seem to glow from within. This is a truly wild place, a sanctuary for creatures found nowhere else on Earth. It is a reminder of the precious diversity of life that our planet holds. From the highlands, we descend into the Great Rift Valley. This is a colossal tear in the Earth's crust. It is a place where the continent of Africa is slowly pulling itself apart. The landscape here is different. It is hotter, drier, and more primal. Ancient volcanoes stand like silent sentinels. Lakes, some alkaline and others freshwater, shimmer in the heat. It is a land of extreme contrasts. Here you feel the planet breathing. You can sense the immense geological forces at work, shaping the world in slow motion over millions of years. The Awash River carves its path through this dramatic valley. It is a lifeline in a thirsty land. Its banks are green and lush, a stark contrast to the surrounding scrubland. It is here that we find the great crocodiles of the Awash. They lie motionless on the muddy banks, looking like ancient logs. But they are very much alive. They are waiting. An unsuspecting gazelle comes to the water's edge to drink. In a flash of explosive power, the water erupts. The crocodile has its meal. It is a brutal yet essential part of the circle of life. Further downriver, the water has created something extraordinary. It has carved a series of deep gorges and canyons. The rock layers are exposed, telling a story that goes back millions of years. This is where some of the most important discoveries about our own origins have been made. The river has unearthed the fossilized remains of our earliest ancestors. It is as if the land itself is offering up its secrets, revealing the long journey of humanity. Standing here, you are standing in the cradle of our own species. As the river flows on, it feeds a series of lakes. Lake Abe is perhaps the most otherworldly. Here, the water is rich in minerals. It has created hundreds of limestone chimneys, some towering 50 meters into the sky. Steam vents from their peaks, hissing into the quiet air. The scene is surreal. It feels like another planet. Flocks of flamingos feed in the shallow, salty water, their pink feathers a vivid splash of colour against the stark grey landscape. This is nature as a sculptor, creating a masterpiece of strange and haunting beauty. Why then is this land of wonders so poorly known? Why does the name Ethiopia so often evoke a single narrow image? The answer lies partly in its history. This is a nation that was never colonized. it has fiercely guarded its independence and its unique culture for millennia. This isolation, while preserving its identity, has also made it something of an enigma to the outside world. It did not follow the same path as its neighbours. Its story is its own, and it does not fit easily into simple categories. The world's attention was drawn here by tragedy. Images of famine and drought were broadcast across the globe. These events were real and devastating. They told a story of hardship. But it was an incomplete story. It was a snapshot in time, taken during a period of immense struggle. That snapshot became the dominant image, eclipsing everything else. It hid the deep resilience of the people. It hid the breathtaking beauty of the land. It created a perception that was powerful, but profoundly misleading. Furthermore, the natural world of Ethiopia is subtle. It does not always present itself in the grand, sweeping herds seen elsewhere in Africa. Its treasures are often hidden. They are found in the high mountains or in the deep valleys. Its most iconic animals, like the Ethiopian wolf or the Walia ibex, are rare and elusive. They are creatures of the edgelands, clinging to survival in unique, isolated habitats. To see them requires patience and dedication. This is not a land for the casual safari. It is a land for the explorer. And so the kingdom remained hidden in plain sight. It became a land of myth and rumour, a place known for what it lacked rather than for what it possessed in abundance. It possessed an ancient faith, a unique alphabet, a vibrant culture, and ecosystems found nowhere else on the planet. But these things are quiet. They do not shout for attention. They whisper. And in a loud world, whispers are easily missed. The true Ethiopia was waiting patiently for those willing to look beyond the headlines and listen to its real story. In the Bale Mountains, a different story unfolds. This is a high-altitude plateau, a world of moorlands and heather. It is a strange, Tolkien-esque landscape, often shrouded in mist. This is the last remaining stronghold of the Ethiopian wolf. It is the rarest canid in the world. With its slender body and rich red coat, it looks more like a fox than a wolf. It is a specialist hunter, perfectly adapted to this unique environment. Its primary prey is the giant mole rat, which it hunts with remarkable patience. We watch as a female wolf stands motionless. Her ears are pricked, listening for the faintest sound from beneath the earth. She is a statue of concentration. For long minutes, nothing happens. Then, with a sudden, explosive pounce, she digs furiously at the soft soil. She pulls out her prize, a large mole rat. This is a behavior honed over thousands of years. It is a dance between predator and prey in a world that few people have ever seen. The survival of this elegant hunter is tied completely to the health of this one mountain range. This land holds other secrets too. In the Harar forest, on the southern slopes of the Bale Mountains, there is talk of lions. But these are not the lions of the savannah. They are a unique population, a relic from another time. They are rarely seen. Local people speak of them with a mixture of fear and reverence. They are black-maned and adapted to a life in the dense, cloudy forest. Are they a distinct subspecies? A ghost population? The story is not yet fully written. The forest holds its secrets tightly. These untold stories are everywhere in Ethiopia. They are in the flight of the rare blue-winged goose, in the bark of the mountain Nyala, in the deep pools where hippos find refuge. Each creature is a character in a grand, unfolding drama. They are survivors, clinging to existence in a world that is rapidly changing. Their future is uncertain. Their story is a fragile one. By observing them, by trying to understand their lives, we are not just watching animals. We are reading a living book, a precious manuscript of natural history that is disappearing before our very eyes. Ethiopia is a land that changes you. To travel here is to step into a different rhythm. It is to be humbled by the scale of the landscape and the depth of time. It is to witness life in its most resilient and specialized forms. From the roof of Africa to the floor of the great Rift Valley, it is a journey through a living museum of natural history. It is a place that reminds us how much there is still to discover about our own planet. The old images, the old stories are simply not enough. The future of this natural heritage is in the balance. The same forces that are changing our entire planet are at work here. The climate is shifting. The glaciers on the high peaks are shrinking. The pressures of a growing human population are immense. The survival of the Ethiopian wolf, the Walia ibex, and the forest lions of Bale depends on the choices we make now. Their story is now intertwined with our own. We are the custodians of this precious and unique world, whether we choose to be or not. But there is hope. It is found in the resilience of the land itself. It is found in the growing understanding of the value of this natural treasure. It is found in the eyes of a young gelada monkey, peering curiously at our camera. It is a hope that we can learn to see this place not for what it has suffered, but for what it is, a world of wonder. A place of staggering beauty and profound scientific importance. A vital piece of the rich tapestry of life on Earth. So let us look again. Let us set aside what we think we know. Let us see Ethiopia with new eyes, as a place of high adventure, of deep history, and of incredible natural wealth. It is an invitation to be curious. It is a call to explore, to understand, and to protect. This ancient whispering land has revealed some of its secrets to us. But many more remain, waiting for those who are willing to come, to watch and to listen. The story of Ethiopia is far from over. It is just beginning.